Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Jackie Brown. I apologize for the lighting. I'm shooting during the day, so if that's going to be distracting and it makes things hard to see, I apologize. I usually shoot at night, but I'm just wanting to shoot at day, just for today, just to see how it looks. Jackie Brown. So this movie is Tarantino's third feature film that he directed. I saw this movie once before, and I rewatched it to talk about it. And unfortunately, I had this movie rated at like a 9 out of 10. I thought it was really great, and I didn't nearly enjoy it this time around, unfortunately. But I still like the movie, so I think I should probably talk about what I like about it. The story here is we have a character named Jackie Brown, and she's some things go wrong for her because she's involved in things that she shouldn't be, like with trading guns and bringing in money that she shouldn't be bringing in. And we have Samuel L. Jackson as our main villain, and Robert De Niro, and all the acting in this movie is great. And what happens to Jackie Brown is she gets caught, and she's trying to figure herself out of the situation that she's in. And this is where our story begins. The things I like about this movie, aside from the acting that I thought was great, visually speaking, this movie feels like a Tarantino movie. I think that's probably one of the more noticeable aspects of the movie. Like when there's some editing choices that I liked. When there are a couple points where the screen is split down the middle, and you see two perspectives, two camera perspectives at the same time, and then it's like showing you more story within less time. So that was pretty cool. There were some song choices I liked. I thought they were pretty fun. I don't remember them right now, but I remember them being fun. The movie does have some fun scenes and some fun dialogue to go along with it. Normally, I would say it's just a Tarantino movie, you know what you're getting into, and to some extent, yes, but unfortunately, where this movie falls flat for me, kind of, is with the writing, unfortunately. It didn't really feel like Tarantino in this movie. Many points in the movie, it just felt like just a basic true story being told with some style. It just has nothing going for it except Tarantino made it. And my biggest complaint with this movie is that nothing about it impressed me. Whereas his previous movies that I've talked about, like Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, like Pulp Fiction specifically, I love that movie throughout. Like, there's not a scene I don't like. The opening scene is kind of weak for me, but I can watch that movie from beginning to end and never feel bored. Whereas this movie, I do kind of feel bored watching. And the replay value is not really great because, as I said earlier, it got worse on my second viewing because there's just not much for me to take away from it. There's like a really great, nice long take in this movie that I really liked. It's towards like the end of the movie, like when you're 2 hours into the movie. There's like this nice long take of Jackie Brown. She, without giving anything away, she's walking down a mall, just trying to find somebody. So that was great. I like that. Here's my best way to describe the experience for me. The last time I saw Inglourious Bastards, there are parts I like and there are parts I don't like. So here's going to be like the middle of okay. The parts I don't like, I really don't like, but the parts I do like, I really like. Whereas Jackie Brown, the parts I don't like are not that bad, but it's like somewhere right here. But the parts I like are kind of, there's not really a huge gap separating the two. The film isn't really that impressive, and there's good stuff in it. It's just it's not nearly as memorable as his other stuff, unfortunately. And I also want to mention Robert, how do you pronounce his name? Robert, Forster. I thought he did a great job. He was great in this movie. He's probably my favorite. He was probably my favorite part of the movie. He was great in the movie. This movie, I can recommend it to you if you like Tarantino. If you like him, you can watch this movie. If you like movies in general, and if you just want to watch a movie, then fine, you can watch it. It doesn't have much going on for me. There's not much that interests me. It's more story over presentation. And I think that's the biggest problem for me, is that the presentation of this movie is not up to par with his other works. In the end, this movie is good. It's solid. But if you were to compare this to, like, Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, or literally any movie, any other movie he's made, this movie doesn't really compare. So, I'm going to give Jackie Brown a 6 out of 10. It's good. It's worth checking out. But I'm not really going to remember it all that much. So, there's Jackie Brown. Kind of a disappointing experience and not much for me. There are things I like. Not gonna lie about that, but man, it was kind of just hollow. So next month, I am going to be talking about Kill Bill, and I'm gonna do Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2, because I consider them one movie. I do not consider them two movies, unlike some people. And I feel like the only people who consider them two movies are the people who feel very differently about 1 and 2. But I like them the same. So, Kill Bill, next month. Look forward to it. I love it. I don't know. I've only seen it once, but I'll see how Kill Bill holds up. So, thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Jackie Brown down below. I'm curious to see what you think of this movie. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation. And I'll see you when I get my next review up. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.